fire at sea. The world's greatest horror of horrors. The luxurious ward liner Morro Castle's being raked by flames, which broke out mysteriously shortly after midnight during a heavy storm 8 miles off the Jersey coast. Many of the 300 passengers were trapped in their cabins. Some of the lifeboats were lowered, but others were burned in their davits. The gray dawn found the Jersey coast from Asbury Park to Point Pleasant dotted with hapless victims of the terrible disaster. Many are near death. Heroic first aid treatment on the beach has saved scores of lives this morning, but for many, it is too late. The sands where thousands played and frolicked this summer has become a vast morgue. More than 150 bodies have been gathered in. In all, 197 persons are dead or missing. Meanwhile, the Monarch of Bermuda is steaming into New York with 75 survivors of the catastrophe, picked up from the sea when the Bermuda ship steamed to the aid of the stricken liner. Many of them are at the point of death. Several died after being rescued. Anxious and frantic relatives hunt the pier as the rescue ship gives up its pitiful toll. The plight of some of the survivors is heartrending. Little Robert Leoni of Woodside, Long Island, lost his father and brother. The steamship Andrea Lukenbach also was rushed to the scene of the disaster by its captain Henry Hill and picked up a score or more of half-dead passengers or crew who had leaped from the blazing inferno into the deep. What an end to a joyous 17-day cruise of the Caribbean. Aroused from sleep only a few hours from home and in scanty night attire, hurled into a maelstrom of death. They are still too stunned to tell a coherent story of those hours of terror.
As you see, I have a watch here that stopped exactly at 25 minutes to 5. That's the time I jumped in the water. And from then on, I hung around the water, trying my best not to get all excited, for 7 hours.
Bellboy on my life belt that didn't have no life belt or life preserver on. So they took him on and left me there. And 3 hours later, one of the boats picked me up.
We were in the water 5 hours. All except that there was another girl in our party who was in another room, and we couldn't find her, and I still don't know whether she has been rescued or not. I'm hoping very much that she was.